Thank you so much for joining me for this video. My name's Charles Buist, and I'm an attorney, and we're going to talk about dental malpractice. Specifically, this video is about the common reasons people file dental malpractice lawsuits. So let's get right into it. So why do people file dental malpractice lawsuits? Well, first of all, they're pissed off. Their dentist jerked them around or lied to them or didn't give them their money back after a screw up, and the patient's just fed up. People that love their dentist and think their dentist is going to do the best that he or she can don't call dental malpractice lawyers. The reality is that charisma isn't just great in the courtroom at trial, but it'll also keep you out of the courtroom. Now, let's talk about specific reasons people file dental malpractice lawsuits. First of all, let's talk about extractions. These are rough surgical procedures, and all kinds of stuff can go wrong when you're trying to pull somebody's tooth out. By far, the most common extraction that causes serious issues, at least in our experience, is a wisdom tooth extraction. A patient may go in to have their wisdom teeth removed and leave with permanent nerve damage, or the doctor may break their jaw during the procedure and not say anything about it or not notice it. Then the patient can develop osteomyelitis and need tons of reconstructive surgery. So, extractions can be an absolute nightmare. Now, let's talk about root canals. Root canal cases generally stem from a couple of common issues. One of them is the dentist drilling through the canal and out the side of the tooth during the procedure. We refer to this as a perforation. Dentists may use it as a verb, so they may say something like, the dentist perfed the canal or perfed that tooth. Another issue in root canals is overfill. So, if the dentist stuffs too much material down into the root canal, it can come out the end of the root or the apex of the root and cause serious infection or nerve damage. In the same way, the dentist may break off an instrument in the canal and then not tell the patient about it. And sometimes, that broken piece of instrument can extend through the apex of the root and into the inferior alveolar nerve canal, which can cause permanent nerve damage, permanent numbness, and permanent problems. Another big issue in dental malpractice is dental implants. Now, there's a lot to talk about here, so I won't dig in too much in this video, but as you can imagine, when you drill a hole into a person's jaw and screw a piece of titanium into that hole, there's a lot that can go wrong. So, for example, dentists may use what's called a mini implant, and these are about the thickness of a toothpick. These can become dislodged, and end up in the patient's sinuses. And that's a horrifying example, but it happens. And when you see an x-ray of this, it looks like a little stack of needles up in their sinus cavity, up in near their brain. So that's a horrifying example of something that can go terribly wrong with dental implants. And that's a pretty common reason people sue dentists. The last issue we're going to talk about today is failure to diagnose cases. Most of the time, when we're talking about a failure to diagnose case, we're talking about failure to diagnose oral cancer or squamous cell carcinoma. The situation here is pretty simple. There was cancer in the patient's mouth, it was visible to the naked eye or in a radiograph or x-ray, and the dentist failed to recognize it. Now, the patient is in serious trouble. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you think you've suffered a serious injury as a result of dental malpractice, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're happy to give you a free consultation and talk with you about everything and discuss potential options. You can call us at the number in this video description below, or you can access our dental malpractice page on our website at www.carelessdentist.com. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.